time wasted. My heart grows heavy. Don't taste me rushing. Keep your words naked. You got me blushing. And you forever I'll follow. You be my holy ground. You forever I'll follow. Forever I'll follow. You'll be my holy ground. You forever I'll follow. In immortality, I can see you and me. Run free and dive into the sky. Hear the wind crying out its prayer. While we're so ashamed to be alive, break the chains and our freedom's ours to take. Look behind your back. Chase a light when the world is getting darker. I have a dream where love's the only side. So take my hand, Join the army of the shadows. Going harder, we are more than numbers. Standing in this hate. Going louder, we are all one color. Standing in their way. Join the army of the shadows. Join the army of the shadows. Join the army of the shadows. Shadows, shadows. Join the army of the shadows. Join the army of the shadows. Going harder, we are more than numbers. Standing in their shade. Going louder, we are all one color. Standing in their way. You can't even look me in the eyes when you say you'll make this right. I've heard all these words 1,000 times. You won't ever change your ways, doing what you like. Well, I'm no one's fool.
Alrighty, here we are with L7 versus Poke. L7's first map, since they're higher seed, they picked Sand River. Poke elected to attack first. They are swapped, even though it says they're red up top, they are actually blue. So they're running 2 Valors, 2 I7s, 2 Batchats, an M60, and a T100 LT on their attack in red, not in blue. Promise. And then L7 on the defense are running 2 Valors, IS7, 2 Batchats, a Chisel, an M60, and a T100 LT. No Artie on the attack, but it looks like with what they're doing here, they didn't want to run Artie anyway. They're just going to take this fight up here at B cap. Let's see. They still have some rotation out on the J line here. Let's see if unspotted out there. Let's see if they can L7 can figure out if they're there or not. Just getting some nice pokes in before the fight actually starts here. Valor's rotating out, takes one in the side. We have El Big Slice up there in the IS7 in a very fantastic spot for an IS7. Pretty much prevents them from getting on that B cap, and he's a very hard tank to bend there. Prime taking a lot of beating though. He's getting clipped by those Batchats on the K line right now. He does survive, but he's hurting there. HP is still even, just kind of spread out more on Poke's side. Slice is just eating some HE rounds here. DG ate a lot of damage trying to clip out Prime. Chungus looks like he's about to go down though. He's on one shot. Yep, there goes Chungus. Willows is low as well. Prime still very slow. Willows goes down. Here comes the attack. I'm sorry. Let's see if Slice comes in, how fast he can come in here, and how this focus fire works out for them. It looks like they're focusing out Jack right now. Prime needs to get in this fight, I think. Well, I don't know why he's sitting where he is. He needs to just come in. He has nothing to stop him from doing it. Let's see if IS-7 and Spud here and the Valor can hold off these 4 tanks in front of them. They do kill one at least. Here comes Prime as well, and Anonymous Hobo in the bat. Tubbins is going to go in on Prime and probably kill him off here. Unless he gets a weird bounce or a track like that. That works too. IS-7 from Poke is a one-shot. HP is definitely in Poke's favor right now. And I think this will... there goes the Chisel. Fish is way out of the fight right now. Spud has survived a lot longer than I thought he was. Guess they've been focusing on everyone else before they kill him. But here comes a bat shot and another Valor and an M60. Spud's focused on the bat when he has 2 one-shots coming in behind him though. Let's see if Fish can take both of them out here. Ooh. Maybe one more. There we go. Let's see if he can finish off Tubbins, or put at least one into him here, maybe? It looks like he's going to try and put one in the Valor, and he misses, unfortunately, but Spud does finish him off here. Oh, he gets ammo rack there. That's unfortunate. I wonder if that's a perma. It doesn't look like it based on the reload. Ooh, nice double tap there from L7. And like that, L7 are back in this game, kind of. I mean, this bat can easily clip out everyone else on their team right now. Looks like he's going to put 2 in Fish here and finish him off. He can, if with some nice high rolls, he could kill Toxic Smoke in the 200. But it looks like L7 will win this by 3% HP. That was a hell of a game. We'll move on to L7's attack after this, or I wonder if we'll see Spud over there surviving for as long as he did, doing 5,500 damage, and the Valor, they left him alone. He was in a very good spot, hold down for most of that fight, and they kept, Slice went in and gave him a better target, and then Prime came in and gave him a better target than shooting a hold down Valor. So he just got to kind of sit there and farm the whole time. Other than that, Chungus got focused out over there on the K-line by the double bats, and same with Prime. So they didn't do a lot. Fish came in right at the last minute. He got 2 very vital kills though. Didn't do a lot of damage, but those kills really helped there. T100 also securing 2 kills, doing 2K, 600 spotting, getting a lot of nice. He spotted 6 of the 8 of the enemies there. Let's go on him. We have a bad shot on Poke doing 0 over here. DG 0. Other than that, pretty even damage spread. And then we have a bat here doing 3,700. The last bat alive there. Other than that, pretty much 2K, maybe 23 out of Tubbins in the T100 with 2 kills. 1,100 assisted too. So, pretty good fight there. Pretty close. I for sure thought Poke was going to win that for a good minute. And then Spud just got the farm. And they're very good focus out of Fish to try and kill the Valor instead of shooting the bat or the T100 that was circling him. So good focus there by L7, and we'll move on to their attack next.
Smoke lingers after 5. The smoke lingers after 5. taken by the words that you say. The voice that carries them has kept me astray. Too soon to act on it, can we ever be? That all depends on what you're feeling from me. Let me show you all the way. Let me show you all the ways. Oh, let me show you all the ways. Yeah, let me show you all the ways. Taken by the words that you say. The voice that carries them has kept me astray. Too soon to act on it, can we ever be? That all depends on what you're feeling from me. Let me show you all the way. Let me show you all the way. Let me show you all the ways. Yeah, let me show you all the ways.
Back here on L7's attack. They did elect to run an RD, and they're going to run double 113, double Valor, double Bat, 200, and that RD there, and then 261. Again, towers are swapped. Good old wargaming with their bugs. Poke on their defense, 113, Super Conch, 2 IS7s, 2 Bat Chats, Chisel, T100 LT. Let's see how they set up here. Looks like Poke are electing to completely defend the north, only sending 1 tank to the south here. And L7 are spreading out pretty much a little bit everywhere. They got 1 in A2, probably going to A3, 1 in D2. Valors are going to play the mid ramp here. 113s are going to wrap around and probably push K-line. And Artist is just going to sit back there on the 1 and find a place to shoot. LT's out just being aggressive. Let's see how aggressive he's going to get here. Poke's already spotted out here on the K-line. They take 1 shot here. They are getting very aggressive on this A-line. But they didn't really get much out of it here. Kichi's going to go on a reload here. Nice Jack over here. The only tank pretty much below the E line from Poke here. Already taking some damage from probably the Valors and mid-ridge here, I'm assuming. Here comes 113. It's coming down the K line here. LT's gonna forward spot for them. They're not gonna find anything though. This flank by Poke, they're feeling it out up there on the A line now. I'm curious to see how when they'll actually spring that trap. Already just hits IS-7 for 450 there. Balanced, very balanced game right there. Big Slice is spotted rotating down into the water here. See, Prime took one round up while he was getting out, I'm guessing, of the A line there. I didn't see that earlier. See, Ben's gonna stay in the mid here. These double bats are ready for this flank if Poke elects to do this. It looks like here they come with 113 double bat and the chisel all on the hard flank here up north, and it looks like the LT is gonna come with them. Jack took a big beating. I did not see that one. He went from 18 to 17 there, pretty quickly. Super Conk over here in C8 though, or C9 is in a very good spot. He can cover if they try and really push him out on the 0 line there. Big Slice is looking for shots here. Already ends up finding it though for another 700 roll because fun and dynamic gameplay. These bats are spotted out by L7. Did they spot the Poke's push here? It looks like they did. Let's see how much Smill here takes. Oh, Valor missed. Let's see if they can kill him. They are over peaking for him a lot, and this is probably Prime's death. They do kill him, but Prime is definitely going to go down in trade. And the fish will die here very soon too. He has 3 tanks coming after him. This is already all the way down in K5 though. He's booked it out. They've bought him enough time to run away. Bot tank isn't even looking at fish, just expecting DG to find that kill there. Very interesting. He takes one. Ben is in a great spot though for him. Like he has a great angle to anything out here. Nice 500 roll by one of the 113s. Looks like these 113s are trying to cap, but you can't really cap if they have 1 and K line control. Their arties are, their arty is completely safe pretty much. They did push out to try and find the arty, but that arty was gone and they bought him enough time to actually get out. The LT is on cap. Looks like Stux is gonna rotate. Let's see if they can blind fire this LT on the cap here. Personally, I think Ben should go over and kill that one-shot LT. That would have been a worthwhile trade. Slice is getting super aggressive out here though, with not a lot of support. He has 2 tanks in front of him here. I don't think he knows about it either. Yeah, he is very out by himself. I guess he has the arty support probably, but still he has 4 tanks looking at him right now. Cap down to 50 seconds. Let's see what their reaction will be here, if anything. Wonder if Stux will just drive in front of the LT and die, or not. They're going to use them as just a cover, or are they just letting the timer run down? They still have another probably 2 chances on the cap, so it shouldn't be too bad if they do end up actually getting the reset here. Looks like Slice is about to witness some surprise fun time here. They do find the reset. The LT comes in and gets the spot on them. Let's see if they can kill DG here. He shoots the 113, not DG, and the one-shot bat there. Very interesting choice of target. Now Spud's got to deal with both of them. He does have Stux there too to also help, but I don't think that this is... He has Artie too. I should mind that. Artie's not looking this way though. So I think DG should have been the focus there instead of trying to put a shot in the 113 personally, but maybe that was just a mistake and he was trying to find it. The chisel is one shot. HP is pretty even, but time is getting limited here. We got a little under, or a little over 3.5 minutes right now. This is the problem with playing Arties. You pretty much have to slow play it. They do have a lot of slow. They have 2 one-shots and 1 almost one. Spud is... Ooh, nice shot from the Artie there for 888. That makes both of them one-shots now. I'm curious to see if the LT from L7 just kind of pushed. Oh, he's in one-shot now. Never mind. If he pushed down here with his 113s, oh, that might be Spud's death because he just shot. Yeah. Oh, nice bounce. Maybe. Just in the nick of time. Already doesn't kill him with his round either. That's unfortunate. I think this Valor in the mid needs to just go over and kill. There we go. That needed to happen a while ago. Now they got to deal with DG here on 41 HP again. I think that was a massive misplay to not kill him when they had the chance. Maybe he didn't have the shot. It looked like he should have, though. Again, we're down to 2.5 minutes, though. They really have to start figuring out what they want to do here. They get one more chance on cap, potentially, here. But HP, 3%. Again, neck-and-neck games. Let's see how many rounds this already has, actually. I'm curious. He has 6 more rounds left for HE. Curious if he's been out or not. Let's see, and the LT kills himself going over the dip there. That's a rip. I don't even know. Oh, he hit. Okay, yeah. I kind of see how he came over. He just hit it with too much air there. That's very unfortunate. Now Ben's probably going to get clipped out here for free. Interesting. I would have just sat on top of that ridge and clipped him. Looks like here comes Stux to try and get on this cap, but they have the batch out on the K line here. Just get that reset real quick, and it's 1 second too late anyway, based on the time in game. I wonder if Poke realized that or not, because it looks like they're just committing to this all in here to try and get these resets. And already misses the super conk. This will be a GG to Poke most likely. Yeah, I think letting DG live there, if DG died, that would have been, I think, a lot better for them. And the LT killing himself, that was unfortunate too. But the LT wouldn't even have to go back if he was dead. I think that's where L7's problem kind of started. I think they stayed around too long in the one line there they bought the Artie time, but then they overcommitted to that. Like Prime did not have to go over the ridge to commit to that. They spotted all 4 of them coming already that way, so they knew they were over there, and he still went in like that. I don't know if that's the play there. Again, bought time for the Artie to run away, but still iffy. Poke just getting a nice rotation off. DG making up for his donut last game, doing 4,700 top damage dealer over there, farming for most of the game there. And then everyone else about 2k with Jack donutting. He got hard focused there by the Artie, and Artie pretty much was the first one dead there. The other bat got focused when they pushed in there, but everyone else around 2k pretty much. L7 side, Artie doing 5,100, but other than that, not really a lot to comment on here. Pew 1,500, 2k, but 200. Doing 300, bat putting 2 shots in and dying. So I think it went wrong with a few things from L7 there. Poke, they elected to take an offensive stance on defense against the Artie and push out that side of the map. I think if L7 kept both their Valors in mid, potentially that could have helped a lot too. And they spent a lot of time before they even got on cap, really, for the first time. So I think they could have been played a little better from L7 side. They got pretty unlucky with an LT suicide too, but I think there were more mistakes than just that anyway.
this moment. Can we ride? Nothing's stopping us tonight. No, not a single bright light in our sight at all. In our way, I'll be your passenger. You lead the way. You lead the way. I'll let you take the wheel. I'm feeling something real. I need to feel that breeze rush your feeling. Not a single taillight in our sight at all. All I see are green lights ahead, lighting our way. Lighting up our way, yeah. Lighting up our way. Lighting up our way. They light it up, they light it up. Can we drive right into this feeling? Can we drive? 'Cause there's a way I'm stepping tonight. No, not a single red light in our sight at all. In our way, yeah. I'll be our passenger. You lead the way. I'll let you take the wheel. I'm feeling something real. I need to feel that breeze rush over me. You lead the way. Not a single taillight in our sight at all. All I see are green lights ahead, lighting our way. Lighting up, yeah. Lighting away. All the green lights. Lighting up now. All the green lights. Lighting up our way. All the green lights. Lighting up I'll be your passenger. You lead the way. I remember the feel of the air touch my skin. Am I real? 'Cause I felt something leave from within. I feel empty. Have I got nothing left to give? Am I living? 'Cause I
Alrighty, we're back with Poke's map here of Himmelsdorf. L7 elected to attack here. They were running double 113, a Super Conk, a Mouse, a 50B, a Batchat, and double E4. And Poke on their defense, double 113, Super Conk, I7, and double 50B, double E4. Pretty similar loadout or lineups between the teams here. Let's see, looks like L7 are gonna attack the bottom cap here, or the A cap. Oh, it doesn't look like they're going down banana here. And then Poke are sending 5 of their 8 tanks to the A line here. Interesting. 50B does get spotted out though there. So does Super Conk and E4 on the 1 and 3 lines respectively there as well. I'm getting some nice spots. Again, that's double 50B, double 113 going up towards A0 from Poke, pre-aiming the hill. They won't find anything though from there. They do have an IS-7 hold down in G3. It's a very nice spot, very hard to get out from there. There's not a lot they can do. Looks like they are going to group up and push banana. I guess they changed their mind with that. There's the slow playing, delaying, just kind of sitting here. Interesting. No movement from either team here. Everyone's kind of set where they want to be. Got a Super Conk here in EF1. using the building there and pre-aiming down the train tracks there. E4 with his support. Also, that E4 is looking down banana. Hope we get a nice juicy round in there, I'm sure. Another E4 in the windows here, very traditional spot, and just pre-aiming the 0 line cross and B0, and then they have these 4 double 50B, double 113, just chilling on the corner of A0. No one is actually poking A0, they're just sitting there waiting for them to come. Very interesting. Again, they're not going to find anything. Looks like they L7 are electing to go south while I was going over Poke's defense there. They just delayed it pretty much completely. There, it looks like they did it with 0 without anyone getting spotted too. Those E4s are delaying in H8. I'm expecting they'll probably come down the G line or go down banana maybe once they do start this cap. Prime is here poking, seeing if he gets spotted at all. He hasn't gotten spotted yet. They don't have anything down here in J1 on this like little, I don't know what you would call it, like right here pretty much is where some people put tanks just to spot that out, or even on this building back here. They can spot under the tracks or under the train cars from there. They have elected not to do that. Instead, just throwing a super conch with its high DPM and high, pretty decent armor there, just to survive as long as he possibly can. Give him enough time to rotate everything back from A0. L7 are rotating out of the K line now. They're wasting a lot of time here. We're down 3.5 minutes already. Looks like these E4s are gonna come up 8 line again. Maybe they are gonna push banana this time, or push over the hill, possibly. That's probably what they'll do, is come over the hill and meet those 4 tanks. Here comes Fish to get a spawn there, and he's not gonna spawn any of them there though. So it's a very nice, no one poking to get a spot is probably the best idea there, to be fair. The 150B is staring down the 8 line. I guess in case they don't see them coming. Interesting. Figure they it all out. You can just turn around at that point. Let's see. Fish is going to come and spawn again. It looks like that's their play. They're going to push their slower tanks down the banana with the double E4 mouse and skunk. And then 50B, bat, and 113s will come down the 0 line here, and they're going to meet a hell of a force. I'm curious to see how this fight will go here. I'm expecting Poke to win that because they do have higher hit points there. Fish takes a blind shot as well there from the skunk in E1. Interesting. He's just kind of blind firing the hill there, and he ends up hitting one. That's a very interesting. It looks like they're just pushing though. And this bat is just pushing them down the hill here. This is not going to go well for them, I don't think. We're going to see here though. They're spotted. That E4 did not get around in, but that's, yeah, fun here. Snow does get ammo racked from one shot from the bat. They're trying to focus that bat out, and now Will's just going to go around and kill him. They're going to kill Toxic first. This bat is able to actually get his clip off, which is good for L7, but I don't think it's enough here. They have still not killed anything, and they bounced. Yeah, they won probably the HP trade there, I would say, but they didn't kill anything. They did push down 8 line. In the meanwhile, the mouse took about 1,000 damage. Super Conch took 1 shot from the I7, it looks like. These guys are just going to push across the 8 line, but at the same time, Poke pushes over top the 0 and takes their side of that. And now they're pretty much surrounded here. I don't think this will go well in L7's favor at all. I mean, they're already down. Teams are backwards, I think. That's the problem here. So L7 have 37% and Poke have 77. That's good old wargaming bugs here. Make it really hard to see that difference, but nice, whatever. Yeah, this is a GG from Poke. This fight up here really caught them off guard, and they did not react well to it. and then they had to push down. And I think they would have, I probably would have taken my chances with 2-line push there, ideally. But they didn't know they were in A0. They wasted a lot of time rotating back, though. Is what it is. Not a lot of damage over here on L7 side. They just kind of died. They got surrounded. After they pushed down, they pushed into like 3 squares effectively, and then got surrounded and died by good focus fire from Poke here. Pretty good. 50Bs doing 3,500 each, getting 4 kills between the two of them. That IS-7 down there in G3 or G3, doing very good too. 30, going 777 and doing 3,300. Didn't he got two? He took 2 rounds and got hit for 1,900. Those are some nice high rolls for those E4s, I'm guessing. E4 in the windows there, and A4 didn't seem to do anything there. Tubbins got a nice shot in on the cross and then finished off at the end there. But GG from Poke. Well, really good defense from them. L7 just kind of, they went for the slow play but didn't really get any vision, to be fair. They got like three tanks worth of vision and then just kind of kept rotating around the map trying to find their way in. But with the bat not getting spotted on K-line there, I would have just taken my chances and pushed that out. But that is what it is. What it is. I think they would have had a better chance going A cap on the tracks there, especially with how Poke were set up. But I'm looking at it from a spectator point of view, and they're not. So GG from them. We'll move on to L7's defense and Poke's attack here momentarily.
Yeah, I'll shoot the swords that kept my light at bay. 'Cause life had me face down with the war inside my brain. I'm filled with room and no space. I'm everything without you. Thank God you made me doubt you. Done with saying sorry for my emotion. No, you didn't know how to show it. You even said there was nothing to feel. I dug a hole so deep and I let you lie. Comfort you took for granted, and I'm done with waiting for you to be real. And I'll shoot the months I couldn't be okay. Yeah, I'll shoot the swords that kept my light at bay. I lay awake beside you for hours. You brought me tears and I brought you flowers. Ooh, and I deserve more. I know that always been harmless. If you'd have harmed me less, maybe I would still be. I lay awake beside you for hours. You brought me tears and I brought you flowers. Ooh, and I deserve more. I know that. Thank God you made me doubt you. 'Cause I'm better off
yourself trying to fix what's broken. And you've been out there all night, somewhere else probably hurting me more, yeah. Oh, we fight and we cry like we like it. It's like half loving you, so one-sided. We're together but always divided. But I don't know why. I don't need much, so I just want you to love me, love me. I don't need much, baby, can you show me something, something? It's so hard, I don't wanna be jaded, but you got my heart and it's yours for the breaking. I don't need much, I don't need much. Just love me. I don't need much.
Alrighty, we're back. Poke on their attack of their map of Himmelsdorf, and L7 on the defense. Poke are running double 113, double super conk, double 50B, double E4. L7 on the defense, running 113, super conk, 705A, IS7, 50B, bat chat, and double E4. 705A going to that A6 position, most likely. Very mobile, or very light again with bat 50B combo. Looks like the 50B is probably going to be one line, maybe? Or the bat, what's the bat there? Interesting. 50B is going to go C5 and 113, okay. Poke are taking all 8 of their tanks over the hill. Oh no, 7, sorry, my bad. They have one lone 113 going south here. I'm sure just to be able to bait action. Very curious spot. L Big Slice here in the I7 is going to take that I7 spot that Poke also did last game. He's not going to find much there though, and he's going to have to rotate back pretty shortly. Let's see, it looks like no vision here at all on them. Let's see how L7 will see if they'll expect them to come down the 0 line here. Looks like Poke are just waiting on their slower E4s to catch up here before they just commit to this 7-man push down the 0 line. Very interesting layout here. They are very spread out on their defense here. If they are going to come down this 0 line though, Fishes is going to be in a world of hurt most likely. Actually, the 113 and the 50B could probably make it back to this corner here in time before they could come down the A line there to kill them. They have nothing pushing bananas, so it actually will work out pretty well for them. At least one of those E4s probably could come back too. Jack does get spotted on the K line there, or the J line actually, J2. But here comes Fish with 2 spots on the 50Bs. He doesn't spot the other 5 tanks though coming down the B line because they have no E4 in A4 actually, so there's no vision on that. Fish is gonna not have a fun time here. He's just getting clipped. Again, no focus fire. Like, I don't know why the 50B is killing Drop Kid and then Fish shoots the other 50B. If they focus there, that's a dead 50B. And it's a very... Hobo went very aggressive here, and now he's met with death as well. 50B is dead, though, from Prime. He does find the kill there. But double E4 against 3 here. I don't think they'll be able to hold the ground, especially one of them bounced against the Super Conk there. Let's see, 113 is coming behind Slice here. Slice is just coming to the aid of these E4s, but these E4s are just dying. The Spud gets deleted before he even fires another round there. They're just going to push this out, it seems like. Slice takes 1,300 damage on that when he poked around that corner there. It was a nice double tap between E4 and Devil's Kong probably, or something like that. Chungus coming in, he already fired, so he's on reload for next, but 50B's on reload as well behind them. I think this will be another Poke victory here. They, again, no vision at all. Like, sure, they were spread out looking for vision, but they did not get pretty much anything at all. If they had one of the E4s and A4 instead of both of them in D3, that game I think would have been on a lot differently, because those 5 tanks coming down the B line would have been spotted. That again, you're running bat and 50B and getting almost no vision like that. That's very strange. But whatever. L7 with another defeat. Poke are up 3-1 here. Very nice damage spread from Poke here. Only almost everyone around the 2K to 1500 mark, and then we have a 50B doing 3200 and an E4 doing 3300. L7 over here, 2 donuts from 0113 and the IS7. 50B doing 3K. Did get a nice clip in on the City Bees when they came in to clip out fish, but that's about, I mean, it was still a bad trade because they didn't focus out the same tank. E4 is getting 2 shots in a piece. Looks like they did. And then, other than that, not a lot to talk about. Bat got a kill on the 50B there, and then pretty much died. Man, it's very bad. No vision at all, even though they're running a bat chat on defense. Strange, for sure. Again, there's not a lot of vision you can get if they go on top of the hill like that, but they could have at least spotted out the B line there for sure. Is what it is. That is very unfortunate. Well, they just forgot, I guess, or maybe they didn't think about spotting B line there. Very strange from them. But GG's. Will move on to L7's next map with Poke up 3-1.
Seeing monsters out your window. No, you can't sleep, you pretend though. You don't have to play the hero. Cause I got you like you got me. When the earth shakes
Alrighty, we're back here. L7 elected to play proc, and they will be on the defense here. They will be running a Super Conk, 2 Valors, an IS-7, 2 Batchats, and T100, and an Object 263, and Poke on the attack with double Skunk, double Valor, double Machine, and double Batchat. Very easy lineup from them. They're definitely looking for the fight on the mid-ridge here, most likely. Looks like L7 are not going to give them that fight, though. They're going to go sit in A2 with 3 or 4 of their tanks, Bat being a little forward scout there. LT is going to cross over the tracks here and get 2 spots, 3 spots there. Probably spotted that Batchat over there on the 8 line, I'm sure, as well. L7 do have a tank going to A8 right now. I'm sure that Bat probably got the spot on him there. No damage taken from either team there. From the looks of it, Poke are lined up on this F line though. 7 of their 8 tanks are somewhere on the F line, just peeking this mid-ridge. They have 1 tank down here in J1, J2 being a Super Conk, just kind of holding it. If L7 are going to do exactly what they're doing right now and just take this very aggressive one-line position here. Let's see if Fish gets outspotted by this Super Conk. Doesn't spot even when the Super Conk shoots. Very interesting here. There's the spot on the Skunk. Finally, Fish does just get deleted for half of his HP and ammo racked there. Here's to see if he'll be able to get out here or if he's gonna die. He's using the buildings as much as he can there. He does. Looks like he's gonna get out there. Maybe the Super Conk will put 1 more into him. Nice miss there. Lucky for him. He does get out. It looks like they're gonna fall back and take their initial spot. So it looks like that was probably Poke's play there, was try and bait them out to the 1 line and then rotate in. They did do it, and then they decided wisely to fall back there. L7 did go down there aggressive, but other than that, very defensive lineup here. I7 and A8, Super Conk under the bridge, Bat on top. A6 providing support to both of them. 263 over there, back on the A line, just sniping away. Has some support. These machines are nice blind fires though out of Poke here. They blind fired 50B on Himmelsdorf, that's the map. And then they're almost just blind fired the Batchat there. They got a nice tracking, but he has since moved. And it looks like they are just blind firing away up there. Nothing's connected yet. Dropkid takes a shot in return. Very slow play from Poke here. It's a very unlike, they've been pretty aggressive so far for most of the maps. So that's a nice change. They do have a Bat up in A0 now though. And then a Bat covering them here in E9. Prime does get, I don't know why Prime is still up there. Just drop. Like, you're getting blind fired to hell. Like, move. I don't know why you're still staying around where they're blind firing you. We've been shooting there for the last minute and a half. Move. Stux gets spotted there by the Batchat. That's a very hard shot still for them to pin. Regardless, 263 is rotating to A6. I don't know if that's the play. He's going to be very out in the open once he gets spotted here, and they have a lot of tanks to shoot kill him from mid-ridge. I would have just kept him in A2. There's a lot of blind fire going in here. Not a lot of damage. They got 1 shot in Prime. That connects 1 into the Skunk there. Bat's reloading up there now, though. Again, we're down 4 minutes and 10% HP from L7. Just a lot of blind fire going on from Poke here, slow playing it a lot. Again, I don't. Right now the 263 is working out, I guess. I don't think it, because 263 can't peek on top of that ridge and not get spotted or unspotted. Or if he does peek on top of A6, he'll get spotted and then just dies from mid. There is machines clipping out again, trying to find the Bat. Bat gets a nice clip. This Skunk is in a world of hurt from the Batchat, who is just camo sniping him. Bushes actually work somewhat now. on this map, so you can't actually do that. Smoke tries to get aggressive on the one line, gets spotted out. Again, not a lot of damage here. 5% from Poke's side. Sides are swapped, so Poke are blue, even though they're red. They're on the left side, but their HP is the blue one, and then L7 the other way around. L7 down 77%, but their defense, they've wasted half the time already. They do kill that Super Conk. He is in a very unfortunate spot where he's getting camo sniped and had cover as well. They're going to push out the A line. They're pushing mid a little bit more aggressive now, which is not as much cover from that. This Conk provides a lot of support. It's going to be hard for them to push this IS-7 out still, though. It's a very hard tank to pen. Again, they're in a very bad spot here with how much... Poke are going to try and take out this IS-7 here. Prime's coming in. He has a clip. These machines are trying to clip into him, though. He's doing a lot of nice wiggling here, and they're missing. He's back and forth, not really wiggling. Smill is a 1. They are going to kill him. That's a very nice trade for their 2 tanks. And these machines are very out of the fight now. They're going to have to reverse here, and I just hope that they can survive long enough. If they do get tracked, he does not have a repair kit from the looks of it either. This will be probably a dead machine here. He might get another clip in before they can kill him. But again, bat. See if this, maybe not. They're bouncing, and the bat's on reload. Very interesting. Oh, there we go. There's a nice pen. Let's see if they can get at least one more into him, possibly, before we get over. He should have died. That's very unfortunate bounce. 2 bounces off of him. Meanwhile, they are pushing out the A line, and they are winning that trade since there's only 2 Valors back there now. Super Conk is 1, but they have enough tanks there to just kind of push, and enough DPM and HP, and just take that fight and win it. Yes, they did lose A8, but they won A2 in the other side. Again, very close match. We're down. HP is still about 20% difference, and Poke are up by 2 tanks in the game. These machines rotated out again. That machine not dying is a very unfortunate scenario. I guess 2 bounces, not a lot you can do with bad accuracy Russian guns against a trolley hole. Again, I don't know, just shoot his tracks that they go through. T100, I think, when the machine was clipping out the 263, the T100 could have come up and put some shots into. Again, Poke are on the cap here with a triple cap, and this will be a GG to Poke, and they will win 4-1. That's my guess right now. I don't see L7's way into this game. They can go in for this cap reset, but it'll be a little bit too late, I think, for this. At 1-0, and that is GG's. Poke win the series 4-1, and they will go on to face Immortals in the final, probably tomorrow. Again, from Poke's side here, Super Conk doing 4K. Other than that, pretty much around 2K, or a few the machines, a lot of blind shots, not a lot of blind connections there, and a lot of I think one of them tried to shoot a full clip at a 263 and just didn't pin any, or didn't even hit any of them. L7 side here, that Super Conk doing 0 damage, just kind of getting a very unfortunate scenario where people are camo sniping him again. Not much you can do there. You just kind of blind fire away at where you think they're shooting you from, but that's about it. Other than that, about 2K from a few of them here. T100 doing 800. Getting some intel. I think he could have gotten the intel on that bat that was clipping the Super Conk out, to be fair. But again, I don't know about the bat sitting on top of tracks the whole time while they were blind firing him. I think he took 2 rounds there eventually. Like, it wasn't a lot, but it's still like it's 2 pinning shots for no reason. You just drop and play the dip or play under the tracks even. You don't get spotted from another bat there. You have camo. Very interesting that he didn't elect to do that. Weird. And then they did kill both Batchats to try to come in and kill that I7, and I7 is in a very good spot. Block 2K there. Very nice hold down position and very hard to get out, especially without dying. Like DG nice accurate. He hit 14 but only pinned 4 there. At least his gun hit, but maybe not the most accurate to where he was aiming potentially there. But GG's from Poke. They win 4-1 and will be over to the NA final tomorrow for the Marble, and then from there on will play whoever wins against Tornado and FNX, who will play Sunday afternoon for the NA folks. It'll be their evening, and then whoever wins tomorrow with Immortals and Poke will then play the winner of that game Sunday after that game as well. And then that'll be the grand final of GTL for this season. And we will finally have a winner after a very long time of this tournament being around now. Be a nice break, I think, for most of us, at least here in the staff section, for sure. But GG's to Poke, GG's to L7. Again, there's some bad misplays on Himmel's really cost them a lot there. And then, yeah, they're just sitting there getting clipped. I don't know. They tried to play the timer, but that's what it is. GG from them. I will